Chapter 8. You're seeing who? Tony and Aaron were relaxing on an outdoor patio sipping drinks. People jogged and rode their bikes past them. The other tables were occupied by guests talking with their friends who were enjoying themselves. You're getting together with Regina? Aaron wanted to know. Yeah. Aaron, a Caucasian male in his mid-20s with boyish looks, was disappointed. I talked to Kelly for you. Tony tried to hide his happiness. It was not my fault. She wanted to go dancing. Aaron proceeded to get to the truth as if he was a prosecuting attorney, and Tony was on the stand being cross-examined for his dishonesty. So this is a date. He tried to reassure him. This is not a date. We are just getting together. Aaron felt that he had set Kelly up for a letdown when he asked with concern, "What do I tell Kelly?" Tony began to think about this. I did not say that I would not see Kelly. You cannot date two women at one time. I'm not. Well, if you want to get together with Regina, isn't that considered a date? Asking with suspicion. He could see that Tony's judgment was becoming clouded, and he saw no issues with having a lot of women friends, and what he was doing was harmless. Not really. I'm not committing myself to anyone. I'm just getting to know them. He spoke with confidence, as if he had been cross-examined before, and he knew how to satisfy everyone in the court with his answers without persecuting himself. Aaron knew about Julie, and he knew she did not care for him as a friend or as a boyfriend, but she would be okay spending the night with him, and he knew there was a chance that he might give in to temptation. What about Julie? If things go well with Regina, I will not call Julie. I can still take Kelly to Gary's social event. This was the first time that a look came over his face that told Aaron what he would do if what he planned with Regina did not happen. The night that his talk with Regina went into the early morning, after his dinner with Julie, he never expected that he would be thinking about erotic acts with her. He enjoyed the talk so much that he wondered if she could be his soulmate. He did not share the erotic acts that he was feeling for her with him, but Aaron knew he was only fooling himself if he thought he was not committing himself to anyone. He knew how important it was for him to find his life partner, and his decision-making was being tested between sexual encounters with anyone or a real relationship with someone who he was truly meant to be with. You're seeing two women and possibly a third at the same time. He didn't answer him right away, thinking about his situation. I should not be considering this. Julie said her offer would always stand. Tony knew that she only wanted to be with him one time, and to a guy, a night of aggressive acts in the dark can carry you through like a $50 bill to your next payday, until you can find your stability again. I can be friends with them all, minus Julie. Aaron took it upon himself to set him straight on some things that he was not seeing as an issue. What are you going to do if you like how you and Regina dance? You won't be able to keep dancing with her if you start dating someone else. I don't know how Kelly will fit into this. I should call her and tell her you aren't that interested. If you spend the night with Julie and you like the benefits, and you're not sexually pleasured by the one who you are in a relationship with, that relationship will be over if you keep applying for benefits. What do you want me to say? It was not long after that a voice called out, Aaron! They both looked to see where that voice had come from when Ashley jogged over. Ashley, an attractive white female in her mid-20s with a slim build, auburn hair and green eyes. Hi, Ashley, Aaron said. I thought that was you. Tony, you remember. And before Aaron could complete his sentence, he interrupted. Ashley. She was surprised that he remembered her, because she was having trouble recalling who he was. It's me, Tony. But that did little to help her remember as she tried to think of who he was. What is your last name? Mastroni. It was when she heard that she remembered him. Oh, yeah, baloney, mastroni, Tony, because you always had a story. Tony and Ashley did not hear what Aaron had said. He still does. Oh, wow, Tony Mastroni. And with an interest of his own, he asked, So, how have you been? Great. I am going to college in the fall, and I have been playing a lot of tennis lately. His imagination began to do overtime when he tried to impress her. Really? You know, I took up tennis recently. In fact, Aaron and I just played in a doubles match last week with his neighbors. Aaron was confused by this. We did? Aaron is modest because we win a lot. Well, it sounds like you're pretty good. Ashley was impressed as Tony started forgetting about Regina, Kelly, and Julie, when he did the one thing that he should not have been thinking about. We should do lunch sometime. Aaron quickly remarked, Not a good idea. But he was not listening as he continued to look at Ashley. She did not hear Aaron's comment as she was smitten by Tony's tennis skills. I will call you, he told her. Ashley was looking for something to write her number on. Have you changed it? Ashley was surprised that he still had her phone number. No, I still have the same number. I still live at home. Did we exchange phone numbers at one time? I'm sure we did. It was so long ago. I can't remember if those were ramen noodles or lo mein noodles last night. Aaron listened to them both, thinking to himself, Of course he can't remember if it was ramen or lo mein. They have a similar taste. Tony had a gleam after seeing her. I will talk to you later. She jogged off as he watched her leave. Ashley came over because she remembered Aaron, but it was Tony who captured her attention as Aaron became a third wheel. It was nice talking to you, Aaron told her, but she did not hear him. Well, it was. She has not changed that much, Tony mentioned. What exactly was that with Ashley? He played innocent with him. I did not commit myself. I guess after seeing her just now, it reminded me of my crush on her. Aaron stared at him. You do realize that you are now in your 20s and you cannot go through life telling everyone that you did not commit yourself. What are you going to do when Ashley wants to play tennis? It came back to him, what he had said to impress her. I took up tennis recently. In fact, Aaron and I just played in a doubles match last week with his neighbors. He thought about this, and there could be a chance that she might want to play tennis. We play tennis. Why is it a guy can have lots of guy friends, but he can't have lots of women friends? We do not know how to play tennis. Don't you think that might be a small problem? How can it be? All you have to do is hit a ball over the net. Relax. Little Loaded Gun knows his limit. Aaron was confused. Who is Little Loaded Gun, and what does that even mean? And with a smile, Isn't it great? Things are suddenly starting to look up. What a beautiful day. As long as you understand, it can suddenly storm at any moment, Aaron reminded him.